Hello everyone, this is Miradius, and we are continuing our 100% run of Pikmin 4. Now, of course, we're going to go back to doing the Sage Leaf Trials. We got 3 more to go. They will be rough, but well, I guess it's not really going to be as rough as the challenge mode in Pikmin 3, because that took, gosh dang, forever. It was so strict and tight, whereas this, even though it's a little stricter, it's not that bad. Nice to see you, Luke Lima. Alright, so let's see. Are all the pellet posies already down? Yes, they are. Okay. Well, then we can't go and raise more white Pikmin, but it's fine. Alright, let's do this. This one looked intimidating, that's for sure. But I'm sure I'll get through it. Excellent. I've grown tired of awaiting your arrival. So, you wish to become my apprentice anymore? We'll be able to see all. Yeah, name stuff. Alright, let's... Let's focus on seeing how much we can find. We want some Pikmin on there. Get that started. Have those guys work on that. Get our purples. Get them started on stuff. And first and foremost, we want to get this down. See the process for everyone involved. Oh yeah, we need to throw them on the other side. I mean, I guess you can do that. It's fine. As always. Okay, they're getting that done. Knock these both down. Get purples on them. The white skirt on there. There's more white Pikmin here that we need to throw on this. Don't need the purple on that. You can go grab that. Get you started on that. Alright, surely you can get out, right? Surely with this much Pikmin, we can get through there. Ochi, what are you doing? Trying to sabotage. Unbelievable. Already grabbing that. You love to see it. Do I like bananas? Yes, I don't eat them all the time, but they're not bad. Oh, alright, well, out of time. Time to restart. Good effort, at least. No, let's just restart. That's a bad way to start things out. All right. Get you guys. First, we want our purples as soon as possible. Oh, that should have knocked both of them down. Why didn't it do that? All right, well, it's okay. Started on these. Start working on that as well. Obviously, we should get this done out of the way. Come on, last purple, you're right there. Thank you. Oh, welcome to the chat, Nets Lily. Nice to see you. Nice to see first-time chatters. This purple just doing nothing over there. Multiple purples just doing nothing over here. Do that. Have Ochi just deal with that. Hopefully that will help a lot. I didn't check what the times were. I have a bad habit of forgetting. Come on, purple. You got this. Get our purples on these. Press the right buttons. And we're almost out of time. I didn't focus enough. Unfortunate. Gosh dang it. Well, this will be something. Incorrect Ochi at the start. I'm just resetting just because every second counts. I'm not quite Dandori enough to get through it fast without doing that. Grab you guys. Do that. Knock those down while we do that. Yeah, these are always really a bit tight on timing. Considering how this is the 8th one, it would be a surprise if I got it really easily. So let's get these guys started on that at least. You grab that, you grab that, you grab that. Pluck these guys. Have Ochi grab that again. Should be fine. Do that. Push the box. You guys can grab that. These guys can get started on that. I want you to grab that too, Ochi. How we doing? Hard to say. Maybe these guys were already all going after this, and I just assumed they were going after the different one. Well, so it's not really too stressful. I've been playing these games a lot, so I'm a lot more used to it. But it can be a little stressful, yeah. It's a bit more lenient than the challenge mode in Pikmin 3, especially the DLC ones, because you need to do so much. Come on, Ochi, you can join them. Oh, it was a mistake to send those purples. Those purples aren't going to make it in time. Gosh dang it. Oh well, we got close. So just with a little better optimization, we'll be fine, I'd like to think. I'd like to think that Lima, but not so sure. Some games, there's a certain point where I'm not skilled enough to do it. Fortunately, Pikmin is not one of those games. We'll just do that. Have Ochi on this already. Let's open up this pathway. Three of you guys on there. You two there. Start plucking these Pikmin. Don't tell me I called them off. Well, fortunately, I think the progress does stay, so that will be fine. Let's check. So we still got that stuff over there. We'll figure out what to do. We'll be fine. I mean, there's certainly games that are tedious to do 100%. Like any open world game, pretty much. Oh, they're not taking this route. Oh. Well, that will slow things down a lot. I didn't even realize that. That sucked. Alright, I'm gonna restart. I don't think there's any way we're getting all of that back in time. So I need to pay more attention to those. Getting started on the nuggets, it's not necessarily the best idea. Put them all in. Roguelikes are definitely a whole nother beast. And definitely one where the skill or lack thereof component can definitely play a big part in whether I'm able to 100% it. You guys need to work on that. Have Ochi handle that. I should have gotten these guys out sooner, but I didn't. Get focused on that so we don't have to worry about it. Put one of you guys on there. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Why you guys sit there, guys? So cooked. Yeah, Ochi seems troubled. Nope. Prize there. Alright, let's get this done. We have pretty much 1 minute to get everything. Is this going to be another case where it's not enough? Ah, I'm like so close. No, it's not going to be enough. It's so close. We'll get there though. No, OT. Well, I mean, I guess you can do that. That's not really helping. Fine, it's fine. We'll make do. Now let's hope that they stay on this instead of just deciding to do whatever. Not going to whistle them because that will get the purples for some gosh dang reason. So that. Started on that. Ochi, you do that just because it's an inconvenient number to do anything else. Just want you on there. Grab that. We'll have Ochi grab that. There's still, how much? Yeah, we still have this thing over here. It may be slow, but they still should be able to help out here. Still so much gold everywhere. Though it looks like we may just make it. I mean, these purples can get there in time, which I have faith that they will. Okay. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, Luca Lima. But, yeah, alright. That's done. That leaves just 2 more. I already know what to expect from the last one. I don't remember what this one is. I mean, I'm sure I'll remember it once I see it. But Turmoil. Hmm. Okay, so this is a boss rush one. I remember now. So obviously we're gonna want some purples. That's going to be the Fulix over there. Okay, don't do that to my Pikmin. Come on. Okay, that was a mistake. You know, I'm thinking that maybe we fight that one later. Well, it is supposed to resemble the nectar that the Pikmin drink, so it's not really that surprising you might think that. I guess we can try going this route first. I don't see what's over there. It's probably going to be a Snaggered or something. Yeah. I don't think I want to deal with that quite yet. Man, how do I want to approach this? I know I'm having decision paralysis right now, but we'll see. All right, let's restart and do that a little better. I think we wanted to start with this one since it obviously incentivizes bringing rock Pikmin, because they cannot be killed by that. Okay, it would help if I did things right. It's fine. I think that you can get nectar, or well, ultra spicy spray in there, which will be useful for some of these bosses. I need to stop getting knocked off. Right, come on, Ochi. Let's focus on the task at hand. Figuring out where to use the ultra spicy spray will be important. I'm thinking probably the Fulix just because that is so annoying of a thing in terms of time. Because you got the other ones, you can keep constantly pelting them, but Fulix, you gotta do a little bit. Yeah, let's do it this way. I should at least try and find out what the threshold is. Use. Well, I probably should have waited until. Just keep beating up on it. I mean, like, ideally we'd want to two-cycle it instead of recycling it, but minutes left, not a great sign. Come on, get plucking. They still have 2 bosses left. All right, so minute 30, that is our time to beat. Can't say I like it. All right, we have restart. Don't want to waste something like that. Now that we have all the rock Pikmin we're going to get, it should be safe to fight this guy. Okay, you don't... Alright, that's going to be restart. Try not to get hit by him. I was trying to have a Pikmin go and get out the ultra spicy spray to save time so we wouldn't have to come back for it, but, you know, things don't always work out how you want it to. Alright, that's that done. Grab these. There we go, much better. Alright, that's less better. Please hurry up and get that out. Still took a bit longer than I would have wanted, but it's fine. We should go around this way. I think we want to get the purples on the other side of the Fulix, just because they deal a lot more damage than rock Pikmin, I believe. That will speed the process up just a little bit. And of course, having to make this detour might slow things down enough that it's not worth it, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, let's do ultra spicy. Little suboptimal, but I think we're still fine. Nice. We still have about a minute to get through these last few guys. And that may cost us. Gosh dang it. There we go. That was... That got a bit rough there at the end, especially since that was the first time I fought the Emperor in this, but... Something. Thank you for that, Nestle. Okay. On to the last one, and then we can go back to the normal game instead of all the side content, because we've been doing quite a bit of side content. Doing some Dory expertise, but I wonder how we fare next time. Final story, the purple key. With this, we will be able to get the purple onion, which is a first for the series. I like purple Pikmin, so that will be nice. Of course, this one is rough. Very rough. Right, we start out separated from Ochi. That is going to be annoying. Yeah, the water wraith for good measure. Okay, we don't... Well, I mean, this is the first time. We're gonna have to see this cutscene a lot, probably. The purple jewel of the earth. Glorious, is it not? Carry this to the end, and I shall bequeath it to you as a reward. Move quickly, or you'll run out of time. Trust me, I know. So that needs 100, so pretty much you have to carry it with Ochi. There are still purple, okay. Now, how are we supposed to... Oh, there is a thing here. This is going to take a bit to figure out the layout of everything. I'm not going to waste the time needing to get that extra purple. It's fine. I mean, it's not really fine, but... Yeah, well, we go around this way. Oh, she's just running alongside the water wraith, but I'm sure it'll be fine. He's just working his way. We're kind of just ignoring the water wraith, honestly, because he doesn't really matter that much. Please do not go that way, Ochi. You know, honestly, we don't need to worry about that guy. Oh, no. Okay, we need to have all the purples. Okay, but we're gonna keep going through this, even though there's no chance of us finishing. Just because I want the timer. This doesn't feel like it's actually going to be that bad. Alright, well, we will just sit here. I don't know what the water wraith is doing. He's kind of just... Oh, there he is. Guess he's going to join us? Run that guy over! Alright, so 1:15 is our time. That feels pretty doable, honestly. Okay, we don't need to see the cutscene every single time. Pluck them, please. Okay, so we do actually have a little bit of leeway in terms of purples. Come on. Okay, no, restart. I just did that dumb. It happens. Okay. Pop over. Please stop. I don't need to see it every time. Alright, now we swap back. Make our way over to join Ochi. Preemptively get those guys up there. I mean, I guess you could probably fight the water wraiths, but I don't think it's that efficient. Oh, he dropped down just to get killed. Sad story. Alright, Ochi can progress fine on his own. Okay, please stop. Messing with my Pikmin like this. Alright, now we go this way. How are things going so far in this attempt? I think they're going well. Okay, now Ochi, keep carrying that. Okay, that's a little bit of inefficiency. So we don't actually need to deal with that guy. It's just an illusion. Do that. Who knows what the water wraith is off doing? Might as well get this out of the way. Okay, we're done. That one ended up being way, way easier than I remember it being. It is kind of funny, just like, you know what? We just ignore the water wraith. Alright, so that means when I first played through this game, I did the Sage Leaf Trials after doing pretty much the rest of the game. Dazzling work. I believe there's nothing left for me to teach you. And so I grant you this jewel, the purple onion. From this point on, you must walk your own Dandori path. Nicely done. Now you can easily increase your purple Pikmin population. So I'm wondering about that leafling, Maradius. You think we should try to bring them back to the surface and cure them of their leafiness? Out of the question. You won't be administering a cure of any kind. I have no intention of leaving this place. I may not remember who I was or where I'm from anymore, but it's no matter now. I'm content with my way of life. It brings me joy. Please, just leave me in peace. This one seems different from the other leaflings. If they want to stay here, then we have to respect their wishes. Understood, Captain. Well then, time to head back, Maradius. Wait a moment. You don't want to forget your reward, this jewel, the purple onion. Take it with you. I'll be here, as always. I'm happy to train with you anytime. Yeah, so in my original playthrough of this, when the game came out, I did Sage Leaf Trials after, so I didn't really get to enjoy the white onion and the purple onion. So that kind of hurt a bit. But this time I made sure to get these onions first before we complete the rest of the game. That way we can actually enjoy it. Of course, that ends the day, because that's what always happens with that. So first and foremost, we're going to get more purple Pikmin. We'll probably spend a decent bit of time at the start of the next area just building up our purple and white Pikmin. Oh no, Colin, I doubt the tales of my misadventures on the job would be any help to the Rescue Corps. I disagree entirely. I believe they could be a useful reference. Every little bit of information helps on this planet. Alright, if you insist. First and foremost, you must understand that the schedule is the most important thing. Nobody appreciates late cargo. But the real challenge was learning to withstand long-distance travel and all the heavy lifting. Funny story about that. I didn't want to hear stories about freight management, Omar. I want to hear about your time as a castaway. Okay. Oh, we get to go see the 5th area. It'll be nice. There will be no really seriously difficult challenges left that will take multiple streams to get through, like there were in the previous games. That's nice. Speak with you. Do 7 onions. Yeah, we'll get there. course, we still don't have the onions for the rock Pikmin or the wing Pikmin. It's so weird seeing purple pellets. But it's nice having them. Gotta do what little we can to build up our numbers while we still can. Of course, purple Pikmin are a tad bit overkill, so I will try to use them sparingly, but I think I've earned the opportunity to have a little fun with them. Picked up a new signal from the new area. It's most likely coming from that Copite veterinarian, Nelly. Let's get her back here quickly so she can give Ochi a full examination. All right, let's see. Giant's Hearth. Hearth. I don't know how to pronounce it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. All right, let's get going. This area is definitely a nice one. Really funny how they made so many unique and varied areas out of this. Nice and peaceful. Got a grill. Oh yeah, so it's mostly just the caves that are drab. And like there's obviously quite a few tunnel caves in the game and it's fun exploring them, but yeah, the overworlds are very, very pretty. Huh? Is that really what's he doing with Moz? Do you know that guy? I don't recognize him from the list of castaways. It's Louie! He's a coworker of mine at Hokate Freight. Is he trying to rescue that castaway? Oh, could that castaway be... Look at those round ears. It's a Copite. And just doing whatever garbage. Hold on, he's disappeared. Ugh. What's he doing running around with Moss anyways? Perhaps your employer sent here to help you, Omar. Perhaps, though Louie wouldn't have been my top choice. Let's follow Louie. We don't want anything to happen to that possibly Copite castaway. Luckily, Ochi's already familiar with Moss's scent. What are you waiting for, Ochi? Muradius, track Moss's scent. Well, actually, we are going to focus on raising our purples. I know they're not recommended for here, but it's fine. Do not like that bull bear over there, but we'll get to that in due time. Probably not best to have purple Pikmin and stuff. Yes, indeed, Luke Lima. Louis is, as always, a troublemaker that just can't help himself. But with a bunch of purple Pikmin, we should be good to just completely annihilate this guy. But let's make sure we get all these ones first. There's multiple bears. Lovely. Jeez. All right, dealt with that one quite easily. Get behind you. I don't know what that raw material was doing. See what else we can do at the current moment. Just completely wreck that guy. Anything over here? Is it just open? Hey, maybe we don't really want to just have purples. I mean, this would be a good opportunity to also raise up our white Pikmin numbers, so might as well do that. Maybe faster at carrying some of this stuff anyways. Louis got by on his own for so long. We'll wonder that. Alright, let's get about a bunch of white Pikmin. It's crazy seeing so many purple Pikmin sprouts. So nice. After how much they said, you know what, you can't have a lot of these guys. Once I feel like we have a good amount of numbers, we will go back to just doing normal amounts of each. That way it's not too overpowered. But until then, we can make use of them. You guys on there. You can grab that. Anything back here? Nope. Probably should have grabbed red Pikmin so we can do some stuff, but it is what it is. Guess we should. Okay. That should do. Oh yeah, there's a cave up here. Well, I'm not quite ready to do the cave yet. Have those guys working on that. Oh right, we have a bug-eyed Crawmad here. Fortunately, quite easy, especially when you have way too many purples. Alright, well, since it's right on the verge of the water, that's going to be slightly problematic. Let's have Ochi bring it back a little. That one's still fine there. Let's see if we can get another one close by so they can get it out of the way. No, come on. This would help if I did things the normal way. Stop trying to go all the way around. You know, it's fine. We'll grab that later. That's done, so we can do a little up here. Bit more. That's a lot of them. Just grab all this. Let's see what's in here. Not the way I would have wanted that to go, but it is what it is. Probably going to go to the cave soon. We don't really need so many purples out and about. So let's get our red. Let's get some red Pikmin out. That should help. Grab these. Don't want to touch that web yet. They're still not done with that bridge. Those purples on there. We get a lot of purples on there, just helps speed up the process ever so slightly. Okay, that. Start burning these obstacles down. Grab the rest of those raw materials in a moment. Want to at least get here. Alright, and then... You can just walk through here. You don't need to go up the ramp to go down there. What are you doing? And sometimes they just have the weirdest routing. Hopefully they're almost done with that bridge. But they are. So we're going to take a moment to then go into the cave. Okay, we're waiting a little bit longer. Might as well grab this. And we can light that. Not that we're doing anything with that right now, but we can do it. All right, let's hop into this cave. Dream home. I see a lot of places to mess around down here. Wouldn't be a bad place to live. I had all my snacks in a box, but forgot the code I need to open it. Oh, Louie. All right. Okay, it really wants me to use purples here, so I'm going to bring an overwhelming amount of purples. Going to obliterate just about everything in here, honestly. I think you're supposed to have 20 purples, maybe a little bit more. So, and I have like nearly double that. So obviously we're not going to guess the code. Jumbo Orb. Easy peasy. Let's make sure there's actually a safe way for them to get back. It'd be kind of problematic if we just let them go through all sorts of dangers. Get that nectar. We don't even need to worry about purple candy pop buds anymore. It just doesn't matter. Want you guys to attack that. Have a wing picking on that, doesn't really matter. We want to break this open. Oh. I thought that was one of those ones that was partially blocked. But nope, it's just a normal one. Can't get up there, so we'll just have to go around, throw another purple on that because we can. Get all the Pikmin on that. Which you can go through there. For some reason, it is impossible for normal people to crawl through there, but we're not going to question it. We're still working on that. Might as well get all of our guys on that. Just get all the stragglers coming over here. That should be the wall finish. So now we can go up here. Gotta be careful about the miniature snoot whacker. Okay, don't be mean, please. Oh, this is gonna be just bad bit. Okay, stop being a jerk, dude. Kinda have to. Right, that should let us reach Ochi. Come over here, please. Okay. Let's stop worrying about all this other silly stuff. And you guys work on that. Why not? We can fight this guy too. Honestly, we're not turning our purples into winged Pikmin. It's better to just turn our yellows. Alright, I do not know the layout they're trying to go for here. Let's find out what's in there. There's more nectar. I think we're good on that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let me beat up this guy too. Finally get that done. There's a boss over there. We'll get to it. Alright, let's see. Now we go through here. Okay, I meant to attack this guy. Let's carry that back. Oh, we need to dig that. Okay. Silly me. Come on. And actually, we are going to need winged Pikmin to carry that. We have another card up there. Oh yeah, there's this thing I forgot about. Still have to. This is using one, but it's the only sub level, so that makes sense. We'll go up here. Should be fine without Ochi. I guess that makes sense that they can't reach that. We'll deal with that in a moment. There's a Flarlick over there. Okay. Should be all that. There's the fidget spinner that I missed. Let's go around this way. Obviously, we don't need purple Pikmin, because we have an onion for that now. Go back up the wall. Just tell Ochi to go over there. Okay, now we want our winged Pikmin to grab that, and then we go over here. We should grab Ochi. What am I doing? Come on, you can fit through the gap. There you go. That wasn't that hard. I should put more on there. Still missing one of the playing cards. Did I just complete? But it's probably from the Alright, let's fight the boss. Let's get all the idle Pikmin to come over here, and then we can do that. Wrong way. Over here. Now, we already fought one of these in the previous trial. We run the Sage Leaf trials, so quite easy. Follows the same principle as the miniature snoot whackers. Except you gotta knock it over twice instead of just once. Now we wait. Okay. We also need to knock this down. Grab all this. Couple Pikmin can go and bring him back. Or her. I don't know which person, what gender they are. And we should be... Yep, that should be everything for the code. Let's do this. I don't know why people design locks like this. It's kind of silly, but... The ID badge. Don Bergman, an ex-ranger who followed rumors of treasure to this planet. He used the profits to help the starving back in his homeland. Huzzah, it's a Copite castaway. Let's hope he has information regarding Nell's whereabouts. Not the Copite we were looking for, but one of them. And... Okay, I was wondering if it would just automatically do it, if I need to actually hold on to wait on that one. There we go. And some nice dessert, please. Aim correctly. Get the plate and all. Love to see it. Alright, so that should mean we're done here. Yep, looks like we are done. Alright, let's head out and go do more on the surface. Alright, I think we have enough purple Pikmin, so let's focus a bit on raising up our white Pikmin. What Pikmin? I probably can avoid using rock Pikmin for the moment. I mean, we're still going to have to build up more purples, but that can wait a bit. But we do have an awful lot of purples, so do we really? I'm going to have to check the numbers when I have a chance. Well, that's going to be in like 5 seconds. What am I saying? Purple Pikmin are definitely my favorite. Mainly because they're associated with Pikmin 2, and Pikmin 2 is the one I grew up with the most, so... Wait, what just happened? The number of Pikmin we can take out didn't go up at all. And it's going to make me go all the way back to grab that. Huh? Nectar from the onion? Must not release more than 100 Pikmin on the surface at any given time. Put our rock Pikmin back. Okay, so we have 81. We could still use more, but we're going to build up these guys. Okay. We don't really need more nectar at the moment, but it's okay. Do that. Hopefully there's not a guy right here that make me instantly... Okay, it's a fiery bowl black. I do not like that. Let's do this, and then we're going to use our pack to get ultra spicy sprays. Yeah, so much. Minimize casualties. Yeah, I know I can't use it as a base right now, but how about now? There we go. Just feed these to the white Pikmin. Okay, that should be good there. Alright, what else do we want to do? And I guess maybe we should go back and make sure we grab all this stuff. Should probably be a good idea. The Iraq node is on the other side. Okay, well... Fortunately, there's an easy way to get around that, and it's just go to the other side. Raise our white Pikmin numbers even more. Okay, 2 Master Ops. A little yikes, but manageable. Alright, well, let's let all of our non-blues chill. That's the wrong button. Okay, yeah, that... Keep forgetting which button's which. Gee, I need you to come with me, please. Leave the other Pikmin there so we can turn off this faucet. You know what, actually, let's try something real quick. Let's wake you up. You may be burning, but now you're burning a little less. And that should make it easy. The day is getting a bit late, so that is a little problematic. Looks like we have a Dandori challenge over there. I do not want to do that quite yet. We'll worry about that later. Let's grab that. Do a little bit with it. Isn't there a spot over here? No, they need to turn that. Okay, well. Come on. There we go. Well, we're still going to burn that way down so we can actually access it and also push the ramp. But yeah, beyond that, there's not much else we're doing in this day. This guy just chilling there. I don't know what he was doing. These leaflings, they really are all over the place, huh? Dandori anytime, Dandori anywhere, Dandori over and over and over again. More of that good old-fashioned Dandori brain rot. Jeez. Alright, newbie, time to show off your Dandori skills to that leafling. Yeah, I'll have it under control. But I've done enough Dandori. Oh, right, I need to grab this. Imagine wasting the ultra spicy spray. Alright, and day. You want to pat the Pikmin, but you don't know how without squishing them? Well, then you should just go for rock Pikmin on a soft surface, because they don't get crushed. That will solve your problems. Just gotta be careful. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess Razor White Pikmin number is, well, I don't know. We'll double check to see what we have. Only one rescue, but that's fine. Only 14%. This will take a few days. How's that Kopite doing? The one we just rescued. We deactivated the forced sleep mode on his spacesuit. The doctor's with him now. Okay, then I'll save my questions about Nelly for tomorrow. Day 32. Who knows how many more days it's going to take. Especially, night missions are going to at least, of course, each take a day, but... Thanks for getting me out of there. The name's Don Bergman, but a lot of folks just call me Dobbs. I'm a treasure hunter by trade, and mostly I just travel the galaxy to find the good fight on behalf of the little guys. Good to meet you. So, Dobbs, do you by any chance know a veterinarian who goes by the name of Nellie? Know her? Ha! Nellie's a colleague of mine, along with York. When we tried to land on this planet, we lost control of our ship and crashed. I'm sorry to hear about that. How did you manage after the crash? We just tried to stay alive. We came across this glowing kind of syrup. I would harvest it at dawn and make a juice of it. Really? You must be talking about glow sap. First, you can drink it. We've been making medicine out of it, but it's no surprise that it's potable on its own. You may recall when Dingo mistook it for a common beverage and drank some? That was a rough night. You're with your colleagues and had plenty of food, then why were you all alone when we found you? Ah, well, one day someone just popped out of nowhere and stole our juice. The three of us ran after him. But at some point I lost sight of York, and next thing I know, Nellie's being dragged away by a giant dog-like creature. So you're separated. That's horrible. Yeah, I kept waiting around looking for them, but then I got so hungry and passed out. When I woke up, I was here with you. We think you saw one of your companions being abducted. Can you remember the last place you saw the other one? Not exactly, but they couldn't be too far from where you found me. Understood. You can rest assured that their rescue is our top priority. Officers, let's narrow our search to Giant's Heart. Copy that. Well, it's not like I have literally anywhere else I can go. I mean, like, I could go to other places to just waste time, but what's the point of that? Alright, so should be able to train Ochi. I mean, probably good idea to learn heal. It's gonna take a while to get these last few ones, but yeah. Just how it is. Go to the lab. Stuff probably is too expensive. Oh, I only have one thing I can get. Okay, so yeah, not doing anything there. Let's see. Anyone else have anything to say? I mean, Don Bergman's got to have something additional to say, I presume. Actually, let's get started on... Okay, well, we almost have 100 of both purples and whites, so that's nice. Fun, change colors. Just do that, get a few extras. So we don't really need to spend any more time growing Pikmin. We'll be fine with whatever we can grab from the rescue command post. So we'll be starting every day just building our numbers that way. Okay, let's go back to Giant's Hearth. I don't know, he said, like, they call this a rescue corps for nothing, but we at the end of the base part of the game, after rescuing Olimar, we were ready to ditch everyone else we knew was on the planet. So, you guys could work on it a bit more. I think we're gonna try to get the onion in the area. I know where it is, but yeah. There's a lot of bosses just wandering around. I mean, I guess, like, they're kind of chump change at this point, but still. Oh, really? It's the Master Hops that are chump change. The rest, I don't know. Alright, we can do that. What was Louis doing here? If only we knew. Other sheer grubs. Don't like them. Easily dealt with, not a problem. Might as well bring this down while we're here. Really could use more rock Pikmin. I think we need to go over here, and there'll be another base. And it's right there. Okay. That's good. Grab these. And let's grab the fire stuff, bring it over, see what we can do. Oh, I should probably also grab that fruit. Right, there's that. Fire starters over there. It doesn't look like it, so we will worry about that later. Toss this there. We can open this, not that we really need to, but we will. Okay, Mid-Tights, that's just rude. I don't know where Ochi's going. Alright, well, it's fine. Doesn't really hurt us, so we won't worry about it too much. Yeah, he is trying his best, but no. There's Louis with Moss. We are not going to worry about that quite yet. Let's unlock this base. Nobody really knows what you're going to do with Louis. Keep mistaking that for the health part, it's not. Actually, let's hold off on that. Oh, we need bomb rocks. Well, we do have bomb rocks, so that's not going to be much of a problem. That should be enough. Alright, last time. May look like an Emperor Bow Black, but it's actually a lot bigger. Gotta be very careful with him. That almost ended in a complete and utter disaster, but fortunately it didn't. I kind of just charged all those Pikmin out of his mouth, and he would have just eaten so many Pikmin. But hey, we now get another onion. Rock colored. Yeah, it's the rock onion. Also, really, rocks come in many colors. Okay, Ochi's just going to eat it. That's fine. We're not really strangers to that being a thing. Well, they can start carrying that back. I know it says they're going to just make them purples. Should be fine. We do want to raise our rock Pikmin numbers, obviously. We're going to do a bit of that. There was a cave over there. Never imagined it would get this colorful. It's nice to see in actual gameplay. See it be such. They were really about to say, like, oh, we got our onion? Well, time to make it purple. There we go. Now we're getting rock Pikmin from it. Boost our rock Pikmin numbers a bit more. Right, come on, guys. Surely you can figure this out, right? Thank you. More treasure to grab. Fossil. More mid-types! Guys, just can't help yourselves, can you? Shouldn't be surprised. Just how they act. Make sure we grab them all. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Let's bring all these guys back this way. I do want to go back this way and do some more stuff. Let's go move the base back over here. We'll do more with our raw materials. Maybe we'll do another Dandori challenge. Yeah. We're going to turn that sprinkler off. Oh, there's another Dandori challenge over here. Dandori challenges wherever you look. We're gonna do the Dandori challenges first. Come on down. There we go. Really, they finished the bridge. Yep, they did. Well, it's a ramp, not a bridge, but still. Turn this, turn off the sprinkler. It doesn't really make a difference, but you can pretend it does. All right, let's speak to this weirdo. Hey, there's another one. Today we Dandori. We get it. Don't need to hear it. Completely consumed by the art of Dandori. We've got to free them. Yeah, they're still bringing it back. Okay. Aerial Incinerator. You love the sound of that. Yeah, too much Dandori can definitely cause side effects, like forgetting to actually live a normal life. You're taking all the fun out of it by micromanaging every aspect of your day. I mean, I guess some people can enjoy that, but you might... Yeah. Don't like this one. Do not like it at all. Where's the first fires? I'm going to restart. I know it's petty, but just get that out of the way. Oh, hello, Gamer John on YouTube. I almost missed you. I see you. Yes, indeed, Pikmin. Very enjoyable thing to see. Alright, let's get some winged Pikmin. Just get started on this process. Do that. They should be able to handle that just fine. I almost lost quite a bit of time there. This one is going to be quite challenging. Please take him down. I don't even know where to start on this one. There's so much to worry about, it's not even funny. Really should have Ochi on that. Defeat him. Do that. Alright, well, they're going to gate the switch behind that. I don't know if we care. I mean, we probably should, but I don't know how much I'm going to care. Alright, well, we need more Pikmin on that. Get over here. I mean, not really that much left, is there? They're going to take... Well, okay, there's maybe quite a lot over there. You grab that. I actually forget this is a little different than the stage trials. Because in the stage trials, you had to do the objective in a certain amount of time. And this is based on how much you can do within a certain amount of time. Well, let's just do the dumb thing and just have all these guys focus on that. Sorry for knocking you guys out of the way. It's fine. That's 45. That may hurt. Well, we still have 2.5 minutes. Obviously, we want to convert these guys all into wings, because it will go a little faster. Am I forgetting anything? No, it doesn't really look like I am. Is that a new thing I'm going to have to... Give me a moment. Oh, wait, no, I do it. Oh. Add a person do spam link. I have that's a new one. I used to get a certain kind of spam link all the time. I'm gonna have to filter that one out in the future. Oh well. So anyways, where were we? All right. One minute left. Oh no, will I possibly finish in time? Gosh, that was so easy after doing the stage trials. I thought this would be like, it's going to be a bit rough. It's definitely going to take multiple... No, it's just one done. Easy peasy. A little surprising, huh? Your Dandori is too good. I can never beat. As I promised, your reward. All right, let's have Pikmin hurry on bringing them back. We're also good.
hurry to the other one so we can do that and then hopefully finish off with the cave. Very big, eventful day.
Honestly, we don't even need these other Pikmin types. Just get our white Pikmin, mainly because that way it reaches there as fast as possible. We can minimize how much time we're wasting. That's Dandori, and that's, I mean, yes, technically it is, but I'm just trying to do things to... The Dandori thing would have been to do this at a different point in time. Wait for them to get back. Yep, there they are. Nope, you're not going to get lucky this time. Unfortunate for you. How do I do this to myself? I don't know, Colin. Why don't you figure that one out? Strategic Freezeway. Another one I don't remember liking, but also probably going to end up being not that bad at all. All these are just much easier. You guys working on that. Probably could do things slightly more efficiently. Okay, that was me being dumb. You don't want to freeze it. Wait, no, we do. These guys don't leave corpses. At least I hope they don't. That was really dumb, just throwing them on there like that. So that there. Obviously, we need more raw materials. I just throw this. Oh, okay. I don't think it's gonna let me. You guys can start on delivering that. I hope no Pikmin died while I wasn't looking, but that wouldn't surprise me. That's how I flop things sometimes. This is not efficient at all. I'm just really seriously winging it so hard. Please throw them all instead of just pressing the button. This is so sloppy. This is not real Dandori. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Can this just kill you? No. Okay. Let's get out of there. This is a good moment to use Ochi. Let's see, we got quite a bit still left to go. Finish the bridge. We still have an awful lot of things in this room. But slowly and surely, we will get it all. We almost done already. That is something else, if true. Obviously, this is still a very cold room, so we are leaving the ice Pikmin to do that, because the red Pikmin will not do well. See, they're already getting cold. No, it's fine. We have so much extra time, it's not even funny. Just, wow, doing these after doing Sage Leaf trials, it's just like easy mode. I'm legitimately surprised how easy this has been. I do remember having difficulties with these in my first playthrough. But now it's like, even though I feel like I'm being really sloppy, doesn't matter. It's all easy. Well, I'll take it. Nice to have a bit of reprieve after all that suffering I went through before. Okay. All right, well, we can still do a bit more. We'll do a bit on the near the starting side in the water area, because we can. And we'll go to that one cave before the day is done. That seems like probably a good approach. Getting a lot done this day, that's for sure. Still got plenty of daylight, I think. So it should be good. Let's do that. We gotta move the base over here, of course. And silly if we didn't. There we go. Need to get all those raw materials, so we're getting that front. Get the wall poles. Leafling recovered. Yep. Unable to read data as always. I think we have 2 cures, don't we? So these 2 will be cured super fast. That might be a drain. Yep, it sure was. You guys still can't kill that thing. It's literally flopping around. No water. Okay, well, we need fire for that. That's fine. We can go back to more normal Pikmin number distributions after. I really do wonder what they're going to do in the next game. Because it was wonderful having all the types of Pikmin in this one. I mean, I guess except Boltman. But and clearly, it's a bit of a struggle fitting in this much Pikmin. Because you do feel like they start to not have enough time in the spotlight. The fact that they only let you have 3 types of Pikmin in your party at once is a bit limiting. It's not surprising that they do, and in fact, it probably makes some parts of the balance a bit better. You're not inclined to just bring purples all the time. But it still hurts just a little bit. Another bug-eyed crawdad. Well, I think we're going to do the funny thing and just kind of ignore you, honestly. Because, like, I could fight you right now, but I don't really want to. I feel like we should be able to bring this back without much difficulty. It's really neat how cool this area is. And how much they were able to do with this theme. I mean, just in general, like, the fact that they say, like, alright, we're going to make the main focus of this game just be around a house. And they got so much out of it. Such a great variety of areas from so simple a theme. And I love it so much. That. Another cave right there. We're not going to worry about that. I don't really remember how this guy works. I think he tries to... Okay, that killed the Pikmin. I didn't see how. Alright, let's hurry up and grab this, bring it all back. I'll start heading over to... Please don't drown. Okay, oh, okay, I see he's got the thing. Alright, that's fine. I think so long as it's not countdown, we still have time. There's gonna be one Pikmin stuck in the ground. That's fine. We can get it at the start of the next day. Yeah, I know. Hurry up. They fully delivered everything. I'm blind. Oh, they're still delivering it. Oh, wait, no. They did deliver it. Okay. Alright. Ultimate testing range. I filled my belly with all kinds of snacks. The strongest creatures are the tastiest. Had that ultimate weapon like one. It was barely edible. Gee, I wonder what this one's going to be. Okay. Strange distribution Pikmin than wanted me to do, but thank goodness I have so much white Pikmin that it'll be easy. It's going to ask me to give up some of my white Pikmin to turn into winged Pikmin, isn't it? Oh well, that's fine. Just how it is sometimes. But it's nice having so much white Pikmin. They will definitely be moving fast. It doesn't help when the weevils fall from the sky. Really could use some nectar for all of them, really. Alright, let's go down here. Just get all of our wing Pikmin on there. They're going to go... Okay, I mean, I guess that's a way you can take. They're doing just fine there. Probably want to hop on. The Pikmin are having trouble. Yeah, not really surprising. Alright, come on, bring the platform back over. I just completely missed him. Lovely. Well, since we have white Pikmin, these guys aren't really a problem. Alright, let's make sure we actually have a path back. You know, actually, I mentioned nectar being nice earlier. So why don't we get some flowered? Just keep doing this until... And that should be good. Feels weird to be converting white Pikmin into something else, but really, we do have the numbers, so it's not really that big of a deal. And we can use all the wing Pikmin we can get, since we have so few and we don't have their onion yet. The only Pikmin type we don't have an onion for. Okay, let's bring that back. That's pretty much everything here, so that we're good on that front. And those guys speed up a little. Or not. Just let it pass by. Who cares? These Pikmin sometimes. Right, on to sub-level 2 out of 5. Alright, come on, face me. Face me. You know what? That works. Thank you. Alright, turning more white Pikmin into wing Pikmin. Fine. It definitely feels like wing Pikmin feel a bit out of place in this game. Maybe that's because you get their onions so late and there's so many caves where they don't have a big prominence that you kind of just don't deal with them as much as the others, you know? And this layout is just begging to use winged Pikmin for everything. Please do not get drowned. Thank you. Now let's beat him up. Where even is the switch? It's probably over there. White Pikmin should be able to get through a gap though, I feel like. Okay, yeah, they're taking a safe path around. It's good. Okay, let's see. The switch is over there. Okay, well, that's something we can manage. I don't want to fight... Well, you can't fight the Snake Whacker without Ochi, so we're not going to. Hopefully that launches us right up onto the platform. If it doesn't, that will be a little troublesome. More bombs. Nice to see. Alright, those are down. Withering Blowhog is never fun. Just attack both of them, why not? Knock you over before you can do something. Turn more of our white Pikmin into wing Pikmin. Get that Joy-Con. Okay. I think we still have some stuff over there to grab. Yep, we got that railroad piece. Demanding we use wing Pikmin yet again. Okay, that kind of just launched us on top of that. I don't know what's up with that. My cursor almost made me launch Pikmin to their deaths. That would not have been fun. Alright, that's this sub-level done. So we can now move on to sub-level 3. Not much testing going on here. Arachnos. Okay, he's on the other side. Let's not get all our Pikmin trapped. That would kind of be pretty bad. The Waddle Post before it can do anything. Thank you. Also on the other side, that's not cool. Let's hurry up and deal with you. Please hurry up and destroy that. Thank you. That was really sloppy, but it doesn't matter. Alright, that's done. Don't need to worry about them. Let's try to deal with this smartly. Again, turning more of my Pikmin into... Please. Okay, thank you. We're just going to take this ride while we can. I know there's still technically stuff to do over there, but we're going to worry about that after. They really want you to just get a ton of wing Pikmin. It's fine, but... really starting to deplete my light Pikmin numbers that I worked so hard to build up. It's fine. They took their sweet time figuring out what they were doing there, but got there in the end, so that's good. How do we want to do this? Just trying to do this safe. That being said, it might be a bit difficult. Get to your rack. Okay, got that. Obviously, Ochi can't do much right now, but that's fine. Obviously, he wants us to use wing Pikmin, which we will. You can fly across. You don't need to go. It would be a convenient path here if you push down the block or the box, but in the meantime, I was actually worried a lot of them were going to do that. You can fly. You don't need to take the long route around. Pikmin sometimes. You just never know what they're doing. I think it would be simple to just send white Pikmin to handle that. They're going around that way. You can just keep going forward. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Do not really understand them at all sometimes. And those. Then we should be pretty much good to go to the exit. Yep, that is good. Now onto sub-level 4. What wonders await us there? I have an awful lot of winged Pikmin. You know, now that I think about it, it's going to be a bit rough with the boss. That could be a bit unpleasant. Guess we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Mainly because white Pikmin and winged Pikmin deal less damage than other Pikmin types. This one's going to be complicated. Pin you down. Please don't do that. You guys can work on that. Just throw all these wing picks. Oh boy. Well, he's going to kill pretty quickly. Alright, that means we don't have to really worry about all the Pikmin dying. I didn't realize there was a guy over there, too! Fortunately, these guys aren't as lethal. So we don't really need to worry. I'm so used to, like, in previous games. Oh, hello, Broshi21. Nice to see you. Yeah, I love Pikmin so much. That's why I decided to start out by doing this as the series I start my 100% streaming career with. Very enjoyable game. We're gonna have trouble. Yeah. Oh, are you having trouble now? Well, that is unfortunate. I'm really worried about him just launching them off into the abyss. Kinda close to doing that. Okay, none of them got digested. You love to see it. Alright, now let's go back this way. Okay, dudes. Just kill you that way. Nice and easy. Let's call the Pikmin over here. Just because there's some nectar, so might as well. Well, you guys can move that out of the way. Ah, yes, they're having trouble because Yeah, I get it. Have the winged Pikmin do everything. That's what you really want me to do, isn't it? And that's pretty much it already. Okay. Well, that was nice and easy. Well, I say that, but those jelly floats did have me worried for a bit. Need to make sure I pick up another lightning shot to replenish, just in case. Slowly but surely, they're bringing it over. And we'll be good. Okay, that should be everything. Yep, on to the boss. Pretty easy to guess where the boss will be. Given that we already know this enemy exists in the game because of the shipwreck tail. But, yeah. Hopefully it's not too bad. But like I said, we have really weak Pikmin. So it might be. There's definitely an urge to break that gate down, but that's like, or that wall down, but we absolutely do not want to. We will want as much of these Pikmin flowers as possible. Because who boy is it could this end up going really bad. Okay. I know what you're doing, Ochi. All right, run. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Put the gun away, thank you. Another. And there we go. Nice and easy. I took a lot of precautions, so I guess not really that nice and easy, but whatever. We're gonna break these all down because I think there's stuff that requires you to do that. Okay, just eat it all. I forgot you can do that sometimes. It's cool. It's cool. Bernice. This fortune teller followed the will of the galaxy of this planet to guide those who are lost. Her predictions occasionally come true. A fortune teller, eh? Maybe having her read our fortunes every day would bring a little peace of mind. Or maybe not. Let's take this down. I'll help too. Okay. Man, at legs really makes it a lot easier to break these down. I don't know how, like, actual necessary. I mean, it probably isn't, but it feels like it would be nice to just make sure all these obstacles are destroyed. I think there is something for... There's a mission that requires destroying as much obstacles as you can, so I'm just going to break these down, because why the heck not? Come on. Barely, it's almost done. This is... When I told him, oof, you such a weak, kind... but it's fine. Why are these gates so... Well, I say, like, why are they so strong, but, you know, also the Pikmin are pretty weak. Alright, so that's everything. We're done. Yep, alright. Well, time to leave. Go back to the surface. All those winged Pikmin just struggling to catch up. There's funny. Alright, well that's that done. We could probably do... There's another cave, but I don't fully... No, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Back to the countdown. You know, I'll just do this. Just end the day. Technically, there's still a Pikmin sprout, but we can just pluck it in the morning. You can see him right there. Theoretically, we could just grab him right now, but they're like, I think so. Maybe he'll be a flower Pikmin by the time we actually get around to picking him. Who knows? Alright, let's replenish some of our white Pikmin numbers since that took a heavy toll on him. Do I even want to do another cave? I probably shouldn't. Let's just do above world or above ground stuff for now. Went from 14% to 56%. What kind of place is Copa? I've always wondered. What I've heard, the population of that planet is skyrocketing. If it continues at the current pace, they'll soon find themselves in a food crisis. Sad, really. That reminds me, we have to plan our provisions properly, or we won't have enough for our afternoon snacks. I'm pretty sure she stopped listening at the mention of food. Yeah, Copites are totally going to just starve themselves to death because they cannot control their urge to eat stuff. That's why we had to do Pikmin 3. And even then, they were kind of... Yikes. Alright, see. Alpin, his boundless ambition drove him to expand his telecommunication business in areas like space travel, food, and entertainment. Chowder, he followed his whims in real estate for 27 years. Now he travels the galaxy, expecting his next big idea to pop out of nowhere. Good for you, bro. You're making some real good progress. Yeah. It's the same dialogue as always. Now wants to secure all leaflings. Big ask, but of course something we are going to do. Yeah, more of this. Lots of raw materials. We should be able to afford the last bit now. Yeah, you know. I mean, I guess it's good that they have these repeatable missions so that you can keep getting raw materials even if you, like, waste a bunch on consumables. That's probably why they exist. But yeah. The vision, it came to me. Yes, I had a vision where you were the one who saved my life. The great will of the galaxy is always right. You must pay thanks to the galaxy for letting it be so. My name is Bernice. I'm a teller of fortunes, guided by the great will of the galaxy that led me to this very planet, and to you and the countless living things that exist on the sphere. Through me, you may all now speak with the great will. Cool. Do you have anything to say? It's a mystery. Okay. Okay. I don't really know what you're going for there, but it is what it is. Oh, well, Aleph, is it my little rescue pal? Name's Alpha, founder and CEO of a company called E-Leader. But seriously, you're a real hero. I've got nothing but gratitude. Is that a reference to the e-reader thing for the whatever it was a long time ago on Nintendo stuff? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful to you for rescuing my employer. This couldn't possibly be enough. You've done so very much for us. Please, take this. That's a lot of raw materials, actually. Would like to sincerely thank you once again for all your help in coming to our aid, Murati Sonochi. My employer doesn't always consider the risks to himself. His first priority is making enough money to pay his employees. He always putting us first. I honestly don't know what the company would do without him. Oh man, for a humble real estate agent, I sure did cause you quite the hassle, didn't I? Name's Chatter, by the way. Don't suppose you've heard of Tolbo Real Estate. You haven't, huh? Guess I need to work on my marketing. Well, now I've heard of it, and I probably will forget about it. We're stuffed for getting a lot of treasures. Like all treasures, we're only missing 31. They really lower the amount of treasures in later areas. Now it wants us to fuse 8 onions. Okay. We obviously gotta do this. So much little things I gotta do. We'll just get more heal. And now that just leaves Big Chomp. The lab. Now we want, and now you need to get air armor plus plus for Ochi. Makes sense. Get another lightning shot. Bit pricey, but it's fine. How much bomb rocks do we have? Okay, let's get one more. Thought we were so close to being done with buying stuff in the lab, but not yet. Fine. All right. So this next thing, we're not going to go into any caves. We're just going to do a bunch of above ground stuff. Just that way we could get done in a reasonable manner. Because it is getting a bit late. Doing a load. All right, first and foremost, gonna deal with the bug-eyed crawman, of course. I forgot to do simple stuff at the command post. It's fine. Do that. Get out all of our... Just get out 100 blues.
That should be good to fight this guy. Do that. Just keep beating him up. Probably feed him to the white Pikmin. Do they like water in small quantities? That is an interesting question that I do not have a good answer to. But that is interesting to think about. So I think generally Pikmin are fine in water so long as their leaves aren't being covered. If their leaves are being covered, then it's a nightmare to farm. So I guess just be mindful of that. I don't know. Take a look at the map. So that just goes back over there. We can worry about that later. Yeah, also, like, as we've seen in, like, previous Pikmin games, when it's raining, they're fine. They don't have much problem with that. Alright, now we have enough of our white Pikmin. Don't know what those two were doing, but it's fine. I guess we should fight the Master Hops. Yeah, the purple Pikmin have those. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Put all you guys back in. Bring all the blues back out. Just keep doing that. Master Hop shouldn't be that bad, right? Ow. Well, it's not too. We'll just have to live here. Get up. Let's get these turned off. Then build up our purple Pikmin numbers. We can. Run into you, so you're not a problem later. I guess I don't really need to be in the Pikmin raising phase, but I feel like doing it, so I will. Peanut. Come on, you can finish building it. Alright, that's good there. Okay. Well, look, now we're getting out the purple Pikmin. Okay, we barely have over 100 white Pikmin, but it's fine. We don't really need to do this, but I will feel like it's more satisfying if I do. Purple pellets still feel so weird. It's nice to see, but it still feels so weird. Grab that. Do that, and that should be good enough. Nice having so much purple Pikmin. Alright, now let's put a bunch of them away so we can do other stuff. Not really any point to doing this, but I'll feel more complete having done so. Yep, so, I mean, obviously we still got that cave to do, but it's fine, we'll worry about it later. I guess we just spend time going up through here. It's gonna end up being a shorter day, isn't it? Well, that's fine. Or, well, the next day we do here. Obviously, we got the caves and the Dandori challenges, but beyond that, not really much. Put all the purples back in. And that should be good. Guess we have to go around this way, so we'll set up the base over there. Hello again, Louie. We are just going to ignore you. You can keep chilling over there, doing whatever it is you're doing. Obviously, we are going to want this. There. Is there a spot up here? No, it does not really look like it. You know what? We're just grabbing a new one. Fine. Okay, now we can do that. With this flint beetle. Of course, they're immediately gonna go after each other. Interesting. It just relights the kindling. Also, they can carry that? I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Well, we obviously want this path opened up. Anything of note over here? Okay, well, we're gonna want to burn that. Gonna have to be careful because there is water there. What else can we do? We can go up around this way, I suppose. Well, not through there. Go around this way. Throw Pikmin on there. Be fine. Please throw some Pikmin up there. Already got everything over there. Let's try to see if we can do this thing over here, right? So if I just carry him over, or well, yeah, we can do it like that. Okay, well, that's not really going to do much to help us, but doesn't hurt to have done it. Oh, well, actually, we do have a parkour path over here. Go over there. Some kind of hearth. We call it Giant's Hearth. Of course it is. Another Dandori guy. Look, it's a leafling. Today we Dandori. Shut up. We're not Dandoring today. A nice kebab. And then grab that. I guess that's really all there is on top. Not that surprising. Yeah, looks like it. Not really a whole lot more we can do. So we might have to end the stream just a little bit early. Well, you know, maybe it'll be fine to do the Dandori challenge. It can't be that bad. I'm a Dandori master, right? More nectar. But we're not done yet. I do think we actually do have enough time to just do the Dandori challenge. And should have enough time to bring it back. We obviously can't do a full-on cave, because that's... Who knows how many sub-levels that's going to be? I'm going to have to go around the other way. Oops. Sorry about that, Ochi. Kind of didn't really need to build that wall, huh? Oh, time for more parkour. That kind, I guess. Okay, there we go. All right, let's hop in. Planning pools. Maybe this was a mistake. We'll find out. It should at least get like a couple attempts. Dandori. Yeah. Come on. Obviously, we want those guys working on that. We want Ochi working on that. There's Pikmin there. Please don't grab my Pikmin. Thank you. Please pluck! Instead of just chucking Pikmin everywhere. Let's throw Oh, okay, they got done with that. This one feels like it's going to be quite easy. You guys. Probably push this. Let's go beat up the juvenile aristocrat over here. That way we don't have to worry about him. Get all you guys, so you're not. Okay, we got a real peckish aristocrat on the other side. Hopefully this is only 10 needed for that. It is, thank you. That kind of hurt the miss, but it's fine. Probably didn't need to throw that many on it. It's fine. Just finish digging, please. Another juvenile one over here. Got a Dweevil. The Q, carry that all back. Please push this so we can get our Ochi back. Please come over here, Ochi. Ochi, come on. Unbelievable. Just won't listen. We'll be fine. We got 2.5 minutes. Alright, that's good. Obviously, we want Uchi carrying the big thing back. There's more Pikmin over here. I don't know what we're going to use them for. There's just that pile of nuggets left. Just blocking the way. Barely any left. And that should be everything. Gosh, these are so easy once you've done a bunch of Sage Leaf trials. It is unbelievable how much easier these become. It really just makes your Dan Dory go crazy. These are supposed to be the harder ones, and yet I'm struggling less on them than I did on the earlier ones. So yeah, very, very good. Definitely was right to slot that in. All right, let's hurry up. Get him back. I guess there is a little bit of time. There is a treasure over there, I think. But I don't really remember how it worked. But we got time to figure it out. Oh, there's a switch there. Well, we're not worrying about you. Yeah, castaway stuff. Or leafling stuff. Once again, same result. I almost completely missed that arachnode. Water's been drained. Thank you very much, Mr. Machine. Pikmin, please find a way over here. Thank you. Now we can grab this. Come on, don't drop it. Want as much Pikmin on that as we can get. There's no Pikmin just stranded elsewhere. Looks like we're good. You'll love to see it. And now we just wait. Okay, that looks like that's everything we're doing today. So let's end the day. Might do a little bit of we'll probably raise white Pikmin numbers a little bit of base. Never hurts. Well, I mean, I guess it's not really doing anything at this point, but we're gonna ignore that fact. I could easily see us finishing the game in like 2 streams. Not a whole lot left. It'll be kind of sad to have the Pikmin stuff over, but we gotta do other stuff. Otherwise, I could end up doing Pikmin just my whole career, and I don't know if I can do that. Much as I love Pikmin, I don't know if I like them that much. For a moment, I was like, where did I lose one Pikmin? But right, that's right, I lost one from the Master Hop. Well, we've been stuck in the same place for a while now, Bernard. I suppose it leaves a pilot like you with a lot of free time. Not at all! A pilot's work involves a lot more than just flying spaceships. Oh, I didn't realize. What else does a pilot do then? Oh, well, for starters, I gotta store up lots of extra sleep so I can stay awake through all the long haul voyages. I'm not sure that counts as work. Yeah, I would agree. I don't think that sounds like work. But good that you're not really bothered by having to stay in one place for so long, I guess. Oh, yeah, we can't make anything because we need 240. Get out. We have a lot of Pikmin of every color. We'd love to see it. Don't really need to do this, but I'm doing it just because. I feel like I'm going to ever need more than 33 of these Pikmin types, realistically, when I'm not. Alright, so is there anything anyone has to say? It looks like the answer is going to be no. Well, in that case, I guess we're just going to have to end the stream there. So, save and return the title. Yeah, so we're almost certainly going to finish up the Giant's Hearth in the next stream. We'll probably get a good chunk of the last area done as well. So, yeah, probably just 2 more streams left in Pikmin 4. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you all next time.